It's the middle of the night for me. Not the night, it's actually the morning. I haven't slept at all yet, but got a trash talker, so I just want to talk. Okay. I think I made a video kind of like this. Somebody was just talking shit on the clan, so they just seem really stupid. So let's check this out. I don't know who this person is. I don't think they're on Dawn. Who this? That's always a good way to what clan is this person in? Why am I looking? Yeah, you can tell I'm tired. Oh, you don't know me. Dude, thanks for the kind words, man. Lil, man, everybody's using Lil. I thought, I would think that, you know, you ironic. Oops. Big, funny. I feel like this guy thinks he's a bit of a comedian. He's like, I'm very funny. I am layered slash buried beneath so many layers of irony that whatever I say is just very funny, and that's not the case. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to get a paragraph out of this guy. You like I think this guy's done. I don't know why talk shit and then, you know, just give up. I don't get it, you know. Like I'm like very, very tired, and I still have enough energy to put up with this shit. Like, it's nothing. But I just like answers, you know, like when people just like talk and then for no reason then just like will stop. It's kind of silly. Well, now that I made the video, you know, I might as well do something and talk. So I will. So, as you know, as a rogue or ranger, a good thing to throw on when you're whatchamacallit, when you're trying to get a lock for a boss, a good thing that'll help is a bara. Preferably a tier 2, because tier 3s are just really rare, and you'll get aggro, especially like Ellie. You're just gonna get killed. So I like tier 2s. I guess if you have like hundreds of tier 3s, which I don't know anybody who does, and you just keep popping them, and then keep getting targeted. Like even with tier 1, you're gonna get targeted by his like AoE, because if all the bashers miss, then you know you're kind of stuck, and then you're gonna have to whatchamacallit, when you're stuck, I don't know, just when you're dead. You're just dead if you use tier 3. I believe like you're just gonna get hit more often, and that's just less DPS, because if you're dead you're not doing any damage. And I think a tier 2 is good enough, you know. It's 50 less pierce, but it's whatever. I feel like on Morty it's really good if you want to get kills. I got a kill like a couple hours ago with a tier 1, so it's not that like tier 1s are bad at all either. They give like, I think 98 pierce. It could be like 99, I don't know. I think 98. Check in a second. Or 96. 96 sounds right. I'm gonna throw 96. 96. Get 96 pierce. So, as I said, 96 Pierce is pretty good. Uh, and then tier 2 you get 144. And then tier 3 is like 190 something. 198, I think. Which is really good. And I think tier 3 will give you just, I don't know, it'll give you a lot of damage. And what else is there to say? You know, you just get a lot of damage from it. It's OP. And then there's fruitcakes. Fruitcakes are good for like just healing up, and also for like when you level, you just need to constantly like just throw out just like to get health. Like if you're on like a warrior, leveling a warrior, rogue, or ranger, these are good to have because like let's say if you have like a rabbit and you're leveling, just using your skill on the rabbit, you're gonna get like a lot of energy. So sometimes it's not really worth it popping a resto when you're leveling. It's just good enough to get a fruitcake, and especially on Dawn, because even inside clans, they're like 200 gold, and this is like 100 and maybe like 40. But outside clan, like there's people trying to sell for like 400 gold each, like double. So restos are hard to get with gold at a good price. And that's also with a lot of things like haste. Trying to get, I saw haste inside the market for 5k each, which is like kind of like a good price. And I bought like 300 of them because like I knew they were just gonna go away. And I spent like, you know, I spent around like 1.5 mil just in 300. Did I? Wait, is that math right? 100, yeah. It's like 1.5 mil. So it's a lot, you know. And you know, it's only gonna get more expensive because we just had double plat, and then like a week after double plat, I bought those for the 5k each. But none others. Like, there's been no other haste to go on for cheaper. You know, I think that's kind of a bad sign. If hastes are going for that price rather than double plat, I don't know how good that is. You know, it definitely shows that like I can't really depend on like buying them at a double plat for a good price anymore. They're always just going to be expensive. And I think right here, because the animation, yeah, it says I got an exquisite bara. I don't want to say the second word, but it says like breath, bar breath. I think I always said birth. I don't know why. It kind of like felt like it was birth, but it wasn't. But yeah, yeah, but you need bars when you're at bosses. Like, it's kind of expected of you to throw them on, even though sometimes they don't have any, because I just run through them so quickly. You know, I use them at like prot runs, EDL bosses, not Caro bosses. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't. Even for like a 6-star, I wouldn't. Only just EDL. I'd pop a haste and a bara, like EDL, like 210 or like Unox at 205. That's really it. That's all I would do it on, and then just like epics and legacies and like stuff like Necro and Morty. That's when I would do that, but nothing below that. I don't think Caros I would do it anymore. Because there's just so much DPS that for a 6-star, it's not gonna really affect anything. And let's say you pop a haste, it's like a 3-minute kill, and then who cares about the extra like minute or two you put in without it? Because it's just so hard to get it. you know? It's not like a couple years ago where it's just so easy to get haze. Like people were just like throwing them away for like 2k each, literally 2k. Now it's like it's so hard to get it, you know. And well, that's a good thing about like bars, right? Well, I feel like, you know, mages have an advantage because they just pop their food and that's it, and then maybe energies. But just in terms of food, I don't know. I think bar is more expensive, and I think their food's a lot cheaper. I'm not sure exactly. I don't cook. I think the food that they use is like fishing. It's something to do with fishing. I know bars are too, but because you have to buy the saffron. But I think, yeah, their food's a lot cheaper to make, and these are like they sell for like 2k each at a clan, and clan like 1.5. I think some people in clan sell for 2k each inside, but I think the most you're gonna get away with outside is like 2.5. I don't really sell them in general. Like, I just make them and use them, and then I use them quick. They're just gone. I see some people with like 200. Like, I should do that. I should just make a lot of bars and just hope it saves me for a while. Like a couple of weeks ago, I had like 300 plus, and they all are just gone. Just from, especially Gelly. I feel like Gelly is like burns most of it, because when you do Gelly, you just keep dying. Like I waste a lot of mount whistles. I waste a lot of heroic combos, and well, it stays. And another thing I'm glad about is with BT, the pots. When you pop a BT pot and you die, it's still there. If it went away, that'd be really bad. Like, that'd be really something. Cause imagine how much pots you get. It's like the you'd think it'd be like the tower, the pots that you get from the tower, Gilly Tower. Pink, blue, and green. Greens, never use them. Blues sometimes, like on the bridge, and pinks all the time for 205. And yeah, whenever I go 205, I have to use it. And I think I'm still using the same pots from when I was lixing. Like, I had probably, like, let's say 300, and every time I go 205, I just pop one. Well, over time, like, I get them, though. I'd kill the mobs there, and then I get, you know, some pinks. And that's how I've really been, like, keeping them over time. But it's really low now. It's somewhere, like, towards, like, 30 or 40 pink pots. And then greens, I have, like, probably, like, 400. So, yeah, that really shows, how, you know, easy it is just to lose them. And also, if you die, it goes away. There's just pop another one. And then if it's a 6-star, like you pop one and then you go in, and then you have a chance of dying. And also, most of the time for 205s, it goes past 5 minutes, like barely, and then you have to just throw another one on. So that's like, let's say 2 to 3 per like 205-6. And if it's a 5-star, you definitely have to pop one. But for 5 stars, for 205, I get aggro a lot, so I'm always dying. Maybe that's another 2 to 3. And 205 pops every like 2 hours. So on a normal day, I'd probably get 3 in. And then that's like 9 pots a day. So but then I wouldn't say I'd get 3 every day. You know, probably like one out every 2 days to probably get 3 to 4, and then the other day like maybe like 1 or 2. So let's say like 3 days. Let's say like 20. So it's like 20 times 3. Nah, I don't like that. It's 60 a week. It sounds kind of right, but nah, let's say like 50, 50 a week, just burnt on pink pots, and then BT pots. Just every BT I've been to recently has been like under 3 pots. Really good. It used to take a lot longer, but it's a lot quicker now, which is good. Um, I think I started out this video with someone talking trash, but yeah, they shut up. It's like, oh, it's a meme, so you know. All you have to know is if somebody messages you in Tavern about like their comedy and how funny they are, like just know that whatever they think's funny has to be the pinnacle of comedy because they messaged you in the Tavern. I don't know. Like it's silly. Like I don't know what to say, you know. It's just like all the indirect. It's not even indirect. It's completely direct. They're messaging me like in the game about it, and you know, hey, just know if that guy's listening, you know, yeah, I'd say every comedian on the planet would have to listen to your advice of how to be funny. I did it again. Exquisite. How do I? Okay, yeah, it'd be Shining. I'm pretty sure. If it was a tier 3, because I want to use a tier 3 for Morty next time I go. That'd be nice. I don't know. It's not that a kill would boost my self-esteem. It's that I play the game to get the lock. Kind of. It's mostly I'll change that. It's mostly about just hanging out with people, but when it comes to like the in-game stuff, like yeah, like it'd be cool to get the kill. That's why I mained Rogue in the first place, was to like kind of just have fun. But I don't know. It's weird. I think it's like a psychological thing. It's like for some reason I wanted to be like, what is it called when man, I'm just losing my mind. I don't know. When it's this early or late, I'd say. I don't know. I decided to be cool to be like get to a point. This is with any class though. It's like let's say this person gets on, right? And they're like, "Ooh, this person's on. This helps us, with this boss." And I'm like, that would make the person feel good, make the person feel kind of like, wanted in a way in the clan, And when you feel like excluded, it doesn't feel as good as if you were like kind of like wanted like, hey, this person would help if you were here, and if he wasn't, then whatever, And yeah, I feel like people want like homage, like somewhere like they feel like it's their people. And to like what that person was saying, like, oh, it's a meme or whatever. Like people can go to other like servers, and it's not. People go to other servers and like, let's say they wanted something, like let's say gear, for example. How do I put this? I don't know if this is just for me personally, like in terms of like real life stuff, like at the moment I'm not really talking to anybody. Like outside, I'm talking to like 3 people in clan right now, and yeah, that could sound like what's the word, cringe or whatever. But yeah, it's just about like feeling home somewhere, and and I talk to those people. I talk to other people, not as much. Like a lot of people, I don't know, they don't like to talk in voice, I guess. Not even in voice, just like in general. They haven't like, I wouldn't know them close enough. And it's just like, it's a lot of things. It's like, uh, I don't know. For me personally, it's like, it'd be just kind of hard to talk to some people, especially when you don't see them much. Especially time zones too. Time zones is a big thing. Sometimes like certain people just won't see you a lot. And that's just because when they like playing, you're gonna be sleeping, and that time, like that type of, like the amount of time that you're both on around the same time is so low. Like just the chances are you're just gonna see them less, and that's just the way it is. Because for some reason everybody has. Well, it's also, I wasn't thinking about it. It's because the sun is on one side of the earth, or I wouldn't say that. I'd say that the planet is turned or moved or spins on its axis, and one side has light, one side doesn't. It keeps changing every day. I think every man. I'm surprised I passed high school. I almost forgot how that worked. But yeah. I think I was saying something about like, if it was really just about the gears, someone would just go to like Epona and just buy their way, like just throw some money at some chests and do it that way. But you know, it's kind of like just about the journeys, people you talk to in the clan, especially if life isn't popping outside, like in the real world. Like, yeah, I do stuff like talk to family and everything, but in terms of friends wise, like I haven't talked to any of my friends from high school ever since we got out. Like, I think I said in my last video, like I was working a master's job, and it was actually for one of my friends, and I think I said I wasn't getting paid enough, and I just quit the job. And after that, and the thing about that too is, it was like a friend group type thing, and it kind of went to shit. I got away from it, but that was like the friend group I would spend time with, and you feel like when you put time into something, it just goes away. It kind of sucks. So that's basically done. I'm not diving back into that, and yeah, just a few people I talk to regularly in clan. I'll text and talk to on the phone stuff. We'll play games, and everybody else I just talk to in game. And there's a lot of people I haven't like spoken to, because 1, time zone, 2, language, 3, it's a lot of things. No, I think everybody speaks English. It's just that some people just don't like talking. And some people, it's just like just talking to, it's just hard. Like I said, it's hard for me to talk to people like that. Like I said, I've been in the clan for 7 months. Some of these relationships were kind of just off the jump. Like the first month, I would just like talk to them on the phone and stuff, But yeah, like I said, it's better to have like 100 acquaintances than 3 friends, right? Because like, let's say throughout school, for me, I had a bunch of acquaintances, and I don't talk to any of them now. Even my friends in high school I don't talk to anymore. And it's only been like a couple months, Yeah, it's been like 2 months. Yeah, and it's been a couple more than 2 months. Like three pushing 4, I think. And yeah, I don't talk to anybody there. And even when I see them in public, I won't talk to them. Just because, like, sometimes they're working. Like, I'll see them working at a job that I applied for, and it's like, oh, you got the job. That's cool. And then, yeah, well, at the end of the day, I win because I'm playing Celtic Heroes, the pinnacle of life. And, of course, I have fun with that. Ooh. as proficiency. I thought it was something else. I thought it was mastery. That's what I really care about. I want to get like 1800 or something like that. That'd be nice. 1800 is pretty good. I don't know like what would the conversion be for that, but it'd be probably pretty good. And yeah, you know, I like talking about the game and real life stuff, you know. Like I said, I'd love to get somebody on like the channel to talk to. I know one personality that would probably join a talk. We probably wouldn't talk about the game though. We would just talk about just anything, and that'd be cool. Yeah, it'd probably be like online. I'm pretty sure though. It wouldn't be person to person. We do something, but yeah. I'll get back to you guys on that. And yeah. Thanks for watching. I know people say these videos are hard to make. For me, these videos are hard to make. I clip a couple things, throw in some nice background music, and post it, you know. The reason I started this video is because someone was talking shit, so I kind of wanted to get on them, but they just disappeared, so, you know. It's not that I love confrontation, it's that, you know, I don't know, it caught me off guard, because I was just, like, cooking, and then boom, shit talk, I'm like, you know what, fuck this guy, but, you know, they're gone, so, then I had to start kind of improvising to what to talk about, and just go on that, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, later.